why you should go all out for your ambition, your dreams, the goal you have set for yourself. Go all out. Imagine this, your wall, the wall with your back facing it, and the walls around is closing up on you, and you have no choice but to push against it because your back is on the wall. There's no way out. How much effort are you willing to put to push back, to push yourself out of such a situation? I'm guessing as much strength you can muster out. That is the meaning of going all in. Most people you see, they half-ass many things in life. Academics, relationships, projects. They don't go all in. Going all in doesn't mean that you're stepping your toes into the pool, like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like getting a feel of it. Going all in means burning the boats. No escape. So you must do it and jump into that water, going all in. An example was, there's a war that occurred. The men were outnumbered 4-1, 4 times the strength of the opponent, the size. You know what the leader did? The leader burned the bridges. He burned all the boats, telling the men, his men, there is no way out unless we win this war. And guess who won? It was those people who had their backs against the wall, because they go all in. There's this quote, be all in or get out. There is no halfway. Let me tell you a story. I was in my rock climbing training session, and we were climbing the high wall, and we were like preparing for competitions. You know, I was nervous because we're going to do one of the hardest routes ever. I was helping my friend belay and supporting him, trying to get him all the way to the top. As I see him, the first member, he went up. He climbs around halfway, and then suddenly he looks down when he was tired, and then he asked me, Justin, let me down. Like he's like, he couldn't do it, right? Like he couldn't make the next move, so he's like, Justin, like let me down or something. So I let him down. And I observe most members do that. When they don't think they can do the next move, then they just stop and they're like, okay, let me down. And then what I observed was those people who were at the top of their game, who were like the best. And I realized one crucial thing so different about both of them. It may be very subtle, but it was so different, and it made all the difference. I had another climber. He was climbing, and he was definitely tired climbing halfway that route. But instead of saying, oh, he couldn't make the next move, and he just asked the person to let him down the high wall, he just go on. He tried until he failed. He didn't stop and say that, oh, I can't do the next move, so let me down. He was willing to try so hard until his limit and until he falls because he didn't make the move, rather than choosing to stop. That's a difference. You may think that's not a difference, and it's like, what? But that small thing, the willingness to go all in, to just go up until your limits and to fail, not choosing to stop but just going till you fail, that makes the whole change. And that's why I realized this concept of going all in. Is you're willing to just not settle for anything but your best. You just do until you can't anymore. So let me ask you, and let me go into the details of why you should go all in your dreams and ambition, or in anything you do. First reason, the first main idea is you will regret it when you don't give your best effort, when you don't go all out. As the saying goes, the pain of regret is far more painful than the pain of discipline. I'm sure you had a moment you tried a bit, tried hard for a project or for an exam, but when the results come out, you didn't achieve your goals, and the first instinct that came out on your mind was, I should have tried harder. And it hurts very badly. I was once in that position. You can scroll down to one of my videos. It was a setback. I tried really hard for my national exam, but I didn't try really hard for my English. I didn't give my best effort. Then when results came, well, what could I expect? I didn't put in effort. I didn't go all out. And it was one of the most horrible feelings in my life, because I knew that I could have put in more effort. I want you to go all out, because at the end of the day, I want you to say that I did my best, and I have tried my best, and I'm not going to look back and say I could have done more. That is the worst feeling ever. The second reason why you should go all in is because you can't expect full-ass result with a half-ass effort. The result you get is proportional to the effort you put in. It's the law of effort. It's a universal law. The more you put into something, the more you get out of it. It's a simple, basic concept that most people forget. They are trying to shortcut the way, trying to avoid the work and get the results. But that's not the case. Prime examples are the top elite. In any endeavor, Michael Phelps in swimming, Kobe Bryant in basketball, Ronaldo, Messi in soccer. These people, do you think they half-ass their effort to be the best? You can't be the best without going all in. Getting from the 0 percentile to the 80 percentile is super simple. You just need to be 80% of people, and you can get there quite easily, not putting so much effort. But let me tell you one thing, the top 20% to top 10%, those are little competitions. All of them are giving like 90%, 95% of their effort. And if you want to get into that top 5% or top 1%, you have to do things that they aren't willing to do, which is to go all in, so that you can reap the full benefits. Because it's a half truth to accept, but winners, those first place, will forever be remembered. Do you know who the fastest man on earth is? Usain Bolt. Name me the second person who just is a few microseconds behind him. Probably not. The fame, the success that you get being at the top percentile is exponential. So I really want you to go all out so you can have the full as results, not the half as results. Last idea I want to give you is that you may think that, oh my god, when I give so much effort, I won't feel happy, I'll just be suffering every day. That's not true. Conversely, you would feel happier. Surprising? Let me tell you why. Because only when you go all in, you will have the progress. Because when you give something not your best effort, the progress that you will get from it is not that much. When you don't have a lot of progress, there won't be a feedback loop. When you give your best effort, there will be consistent feedback loop and progress. And the progress of mastering something makes you happy. It can be in any skill. It could be in acad, speaking, creation, content creation, writing. The more progress you make in each skills, it will just make you happier, because humans are made for progress. When we make progress, we feel happier. Also, it gives you order in your life, because compare a day where you have no goals, you half-ass everything, your studies, you do a bit, you stop, you do something else, you stop, you don't live like, you're not obsessed in one thing, compared to a life where you just have one thing that you focus on. The one thing, or a few things, your personal life too. Focus on that few things, and you just delve in, lock in on those few things. That's the only few things you think about. For me, it's very simple. Every day, all I think about is my business, a cat, leadership, my relationship with my partner and family. That's all. That's the only 4 things I think about. Nothing else matters to me. I don't go watch news or something. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is those 4 things. And that gives your life so much order when you know what are the things you focus on. So I urge you to just go all in. Find domains that you will obsess in, because it will give your life order. Every moment you know what you need to be doing, so you won't have those random negative thoughts that just pop out of no reason and makes you like sad or depressed. With more order comes clarity, and with clarity you'll be more happy in life. I just want to say that remember that you are the hero of your story. Go and create the story of your life.